Oh, my aching back. I forgot how badly I injured it. Ow, ow, ow. I need to do some stretching and exercise more when we get back home. Ah, Mr. Wright. Hey, Albie. That's our bell. Have you seen it? Ow, ow, ow. Are you alright, sir? 1 second. Have you seen that escaped prisoner around here? Oh, that's why all those police came rushing over here. I heard them saying something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in this area. He disappeared in this area? He couldn't have taken to the air again, could he? Barthead, I told you to wait. It's too dangerous for you around here, your benevolence. Mr. Arbal could be lurking nearby. What sort of princess would I be if all it took was an escaped prisoner to frighten me? She's fearless, I'll give her that. I can't be responsible if something happens to you. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area myself. If I were an escaped prisoner, where would I hide? The gate to Temple Temple. At the top of those stairs is my home away from home. Just looking at them, it's making my back ache. It's a poster. It looks like some kind of Chinese superhero. Why do all superheroes look the same regardless of where they come from? Look at all these vegetables. Let's see. There's Guy Pam, Conoro, and Zabas. And they're all freshly picked this morning. I've never heard of any of them. Maybe I'll buy some and see what they taste like. You want some too, Albie? My treat? Really? Thank you, sir. I'll take some of this, and this, and this too. Albie, that's quite a lot you've got there already. Don't you think? This is barely enough for a side dish. Have I got enough money? I can't read the sign, but this looks like a souvenir shop. Too bad I don't have time to do some shopping right now. I'll have to stop by here before I go back home. I'm sure everyone's expecting something, especially Trucy. With all the shit going on, be happy I'm coming home alive. Allow me to explain. That bird is known as a warbird. It's only found here in Karayan. Alright, the bird Lady Kira based herself on. It's a really beautiful bird. Tourists must love it. They usually do. There's just one thing about it that's kind of hit and miss. Its unusual cry drives children to tears. It can even make some adults collapse in fear. Maybe they should keep such a fearsome creature in a less crowded area. Hey Albie, what's this cow-like animal? It's a yak. They carry heavy loads and provide milk. They're indispensable partners on our daily lives. Interesting. Huh, kind of cute up close. Oh, and they're also prized for their meat. You know, the meat you enjoyed so much last night. Oh. Partner must mean something else here. come on, Phoenix. You know beef comes from cows. Surely you didn't think. The manhole cover's open.
Whoa! What is it, Shadow?
Did he sniff out something or someone in the manhole? I wonder. Could Shadow track Mr. Arbal if we had something with the rebel scent on it?
I don't know.
I feel like I've got something with Mr. Arbal's scent on it. Something he might have touched. Here, Shadow, how about this? Hope it works. I think he's picked up a scent. Mind if I borrow Shadow for a bit?
By all means. I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, go get him, boy.
Your benevolence, I'm heading down the manhole now. It could be dangerous, so please wait here.
Wait.
Don't worry, I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about.
That's not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there.
Oh, you're worried about me now?
No, I was simply wondering why you would go to such lengths in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence.
I'm doing this to prove Maya's innocence.
But how can you be so sure of the accused's innocence? She has already been found guilty.
I believe in her. If she says she's innocent, that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust in their clients to the bitter end. It's just what we do.
You lame brain. Do what you will.
Well, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadow.
Be careful.
Wait, come back here. It's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. Ow! Oh, ow, 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 ow. How did I not see that coming? What happened? I went down a manhole and then... What to do for his fucking voice now? Now he's not doing the persona anymore. Ah, you finally came to. Ah. I don't remember that face anywhere. And that dragon symbol on his armband, the mark of the rebels. There can be no mistake, it's him. That's Arbal. Yikes! Sorry I got a little rough with you back there. Thought you were the cops. Why are you making that face? Hey, want an apple? I thought it was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now. What is this place? This is the office of my brother-in-arms, Dirk. But right now, we're using it as a rebel safe house. Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office, what else? Really? Dirk used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Karion's public enemy number one's an ex-lawyer. Didn't see that coming. Really? Really, you didn't see that coming? But I don't suppose I'll be coming round here anymore. Won't? Are you planning to flee or something? It's just, I want to get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came by today to pick up the last of my stuff. Really? I'm going to sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice and slip out of Karain. Wait a second. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. Relax, will ya? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Sorry about punching your lights out back there. My bad. So, Mr. Lawyer Man, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the High Priest Turostin Me and the Acolyte Perezalot. Sure, I'll tell you whatever I can. Don't know if I'll be much help, though. I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so... I wonder how true that really is. Tell me everything you know about the High Priest's murder. As you know, I don't remember much about that. I banged my head on a rock as soon as I parachuted into the inner sanctum. So when I told her I had nothing to do with this murder, I meant it. Okay then, where were you when you came to after banging your head? By the time I came to, it was already dawn. I must have been out cold the whole time. So you didn't see the crime happen at all? You got that right. Then why did you say you did when you testified? About that. Since I don't remember a thing. I was afraid I'd seem suspicious, so I came up with that whole story. Does he even realize how much trouble his big fat lie has caused me? Sorry for the trouble. It was definitely my bad. He doesn't seem very sorry to me. So the bottom line is you were at the scene of the crime but weren't involved in it. Got it. Is it me or does this fucking idiot remind me of Larry Butts? Anybody else get that feeling from him? Something about his stupid face. So Dirk used to be a lawyer. Yep. He was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut of the law and as mighty as a dragon. He could strike terror into a prosecutor's heart just by glaring at him. People called it his dragon's glare. He even got criminals to confess and pass out with a well-paced glare. You've got to be kidding me. But most important of all, he would never surrender. He'd fight for the accused no matter how the odds were stacked against him. Is that what you mean by Will of the Dragon? Yep, that would be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up no matter how hard of a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, might I add. Thanks. Even if a big part of that beating I took was because of you. Is that... Excuse me. Is that coat yours, Mr. Arbal? Nah, belongs to the rebel leader Dirk. It's pretty impressive. I like the colours too. Wanna try it on? Really? You sure that's okay? Of course, but it would look great on you. Well then, don't mind if I do. Oh, it smells all mouldy. Haha, I can't believe you fell for that. That thing's been hanging there forever. Note to self, don't trust this prick ever again. What's this thing with a dragon on it? Some kind of sign? Yeah, that was his business sign back when he was Dirk's office. Used to be a lawyer, right? That he was. But that was a really long time ago. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I hope he can put his sign back up someday. I wouldn't hold my breath. You guys get electricity? Yeah, but the power goes out occasionally. That's pretty inconvenient. You're telling me. Sometimes it goes out for a whole day. What about the stuff in the fridge? Why don't you see for yourself? Forget I asked. I'm afraid of what I might find. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's one that looks really old. This was taken about 20 years ago. That's not Apollo! Fuck off! Fuck off! No way is this guy's Apollo's fucking dad. You're gonna tell me that's fucking Franziska next to him as well, are you? What the fuck, man? Dirk's sons. Okay, not Franziska then, at least. Really? So this is the rebel Dirk in the centre? He doesn't look so evil. And both his sons look kind of... Yeah, they do. What the fuck? The one on the left is... What? What the fuck? Okay. Alright. But you know him as Prosecutor Sudmardi. Prosecutor Sudmardi's Dirk's son? That he is. Yuji was once a rebel too. He used to really respect his old man. Both as a father and a lawyer. Then why did he become a prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. On account of the DC Act, right? Yeah, that's why you decided to be a prosecutor instead. You wanted to spark a revolution from the inside and dove right into the enemy's den. I would have never guessed it looking at him now. You can say that again. Dirk is battling to change Kurai's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs in him. We all thought Yuji was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan one day, but... Oh, as you've seen, he now uses the law to do her bidding. Dirk's been beside himself. So he no longer carries the will of the dragon within him, huh? I wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. What about the other child in the photo? That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name's Apollo. Apollo? Wait a second, that bracelet. It really is Apollo. He was a rascal, that one, and his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's come, Mr. Arbel's description really doesn't do Apollo just... Oh, for fuck's sake, Phoenix. Really? I know this franchise is known for its punny dialogue, but this game in particular has really been taking the piss. Apollo, I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine. He's a responsible young man now. Never lost that yard voice, though. Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Arbal? Something wrong with flowers? No. Just a traditional thing here in Kharian. Pay it no mind. There's a knife driven deep into the photo of the Queen. I guess the rebels really hate her. I better remember to stay on their good side. Damn it. There are some bowls and platters of food here. They're still warm, as if this was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Arbal. Ha 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 ha! Guys as big and strong as me got even bigger appetites, you know. But you just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. Sorry if I offended you. First, let's start with an appetizer. Careful, that's nearly a copyrighted name there. Where is he getting all those apples from? Want to join me, Mr. Lawyer-man? Got plenty of sewer lizards too. Thanks, but I already ate. Is this a law book? A dragon mark's been branded into the cover. That's Dirk's law book. Really? Leader of the rebels? That Dirk? That's right. And that mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. Huh. The pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section on the Defense Culpability Act. He must have done a ton of research on the Defense Culpability Act. He practically wore out the whole section. Well, I gotta start packing. Who knows when they might catch up with me if I don't scram soon. But please wait, I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot. What are the rebels actually trying to do? Why are you at the Inner Sanctum in the first place? What were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? More precisely, what were you trying to do there? Are we going to get a sight lock? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. That high priest was a fool for getting taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hightailing it out of Kharian like I'm doing. Yep. Oh, 4 locks. I'm going to be here a while. Ah, psych locks. Mr. Arbal's hiding something, but I won't know exactly what it is until I can undo the locks. What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Arbal? Huh? I'm not hiding anything. No way, no how. I'll just have to use my Magatama on him then.
Take that!
I'm going to ask you again. Why were you at the inner sanctum on the day of the murder? More precisely, what were you trying to do there? You can keep asking, but the answer's still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. The High Priest was a fool. Fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care about what happened to him? Nope, I'm getting out of the rebellion anyway. Should have opened his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Quran regime. Hang on, do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the High Priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I just said, couldn't care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in this room if you didn't feel a thing. Here in this room, there can only be that, wouldn't it?
Take that!
What does that have to do with anything? Something that points to his grief. Oh, the flowers, you dumb fuck.
Take that!
I even thought they were the same kind of flowers. I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Karayan. The High Priest's death hit you hard, so you've been grieving here alone, haven't you? Well, hee-ho! Those flowers don't mean anything, it's just a Kuranese way of saying goodbye. Why hide the fact you're mourning this death? You're reading into this too much. I told you, I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't even heard from Dirk or the rest of you in a few days. Tomorrow I'm planning to kiss this kingdom goodbye. No, I know you've been in contact with the other rebels lately. How exactly do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to the other rebels.
Take that!
I found this prayer flag in the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it and left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? They bought this food for you at your request. Ha ha ha! So you're lying about leaving the rebels. You're still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? Ah! Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Oh, you're good, Mr. Lawyer Man, I'll admit it. I requested the grub. I was taking advantage of him, that's all. What do you mean? With my face plastered all over the place, I can't stay out in the open no more. I just took advantage of my former comrades for some grub and a place to hide. I'm gonna kiss this kingdom goodbye tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying, I can tell just by looking at you. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out long ago. This proves the flames of revolution still burn inside of you. Dirk's law book? I'm no lawyer, what's it got to do with me? Look at the mark branded on the cover. The mark that stands for an unwavering commitment to a revolution. It's Dirk's way of representing the will of the dragon. So what of it? You have the same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. I forgot to take it off, that's all. No, as a wanted man, that should be the first thing you took off. fact you haven't hidden that mark yet proves you're still a rebel. Oh, think what you want, but you don't know nothing about me. Oh, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs right on your sleeve just like me. And this is what I believe in.
Take that!
When a person's back is against the wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon with you. And you would risk your life for your beliefs? No, I wouldn't. No. No. Because I wouldn't be much use to my clients dead. Now admit it. You never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? That look in your eyes, it's just like Dirk's. Looks like you got the will of the dragon inside you too. I had planned to take you out if you'd been on the side of the Royals. But I think I can trust you. I can't believe I was that close to getting shanked here. Like you said, I have no intention of leaving Dirk's group. In other words, you were testing me. You're a foreigner, and a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. And I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at the feet of the Queen. But I'm going to keep fighting till the end. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry I ever doubted you. What are you doing here anyway? Came to get the secret hideout key from a helper. Secret hideout? Yep. I'm supposed to get my next order from Dirk there. The town's swarmed with cops thanks to the murder. Nothing I can do about that. What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you? Gonna have to abort that mission. Now I'm just laying low, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. Hey, what a long face. I thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest's murder. Sorry to disappoint you. I know, let me make it up to you with this. What's that? This orb is actually a key. It opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. I can't say any more than that. Anyway, I hope it helps. This orb is a key? Yep. Plus the hideout's in a totally unexpected location. And being that it's super secret, we couldn't just have any ordinary key. I see. Maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind the case. Thanks. Don't mention it. Besides, you're a fellow brother in arms fighting the powers that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more. Everyone's been talking about the return of Lady Kira lately. Well, my friend Maya suspected of being the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. You wouldn't happen to know who she really is, though, would you? Beats me. Whoever she is, she bushwhacked me and hauled me off to jail. Even worse, on top of attacking us and delivering us to the cops, she's been watching us like a hawk and framing us for different crimes. Watching you like a hawk and framing you for crimes? Why'd anyone go to all that trouble? Excuse me. Oh. Our kingdom likes to pretend its people are free to think what they want. Because of that, the authorities can't arrest you for simply sympathizing with a rebellion. So they resort to framing people for things they didn't do. And that Lady Kira figure is... yeah, Just some lip splitter working for the Grand Regime. Wow. So he was talking about Lady Kira then. Advanced combat skills, detailed surveillance, and clever setups. She's no amateur if you ask me. So you're saying the monarchy's using Lady Kira to secretly take out the rebels? Exactly. The Grand Regime is using her to control the people, even down to what we think. Why don't the people protest if the monarchy's doing things like that? Unfortunately, we don't have any conclusive evidence. And without that, we can't prove anything. I know the feeling. If I bring this up in court, they probably dismiss it out of hand. I'll have to unmask Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere. Our goal? Get rid of the evil, no-good Defense Culpability Act. I can tell just by looking at Dirk's law book. The DC Act has turned this kingdom into a corrupt cesspool, where false charges are overlooked and prosecutors are the only ones heard in court. It's been 23 years since that was first enacted. What happened 23 years ago to make them pass such a terrible law? The assassination of Queen Arma, that's where it all began. Dirk assassinated the former queen? That's the official line, but... The official line? Those charges were completely trumped up. Dirk was framed, I'm telling you. He was. Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Once the people thought a lawyer had killed the queen, they turned against all lawyers. And that's how the DC Act was first passed. So that's why there aren't any lawyers left in Kharian? Even worse, it changed the significance of the divination seance. The significance of the divination seance? They were holding seances in court even before the DC Act? You bet they were. Lawyers and prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights that came out of seances. You mean like I've been doing? Right, it's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess's insights are just another piece of evidence. Right. I see what you mean about the significance of the divination seance changing. Yep, the insights became the only truth and arguing against them was banned. From what I've seen, Rafer would agree with that. This kingdom is a shadow of its former self. It's become a dictatorship where the royals use the fear of trumped-up charges to rule. And that's what Dirk's been rebelling against. Yep. All we want is to live in a kingdom with a fair and impartial legal system. And there's only one way to make that come true. Overthrow the current regime. So that's the truth behind the rebels. Well, PW, my friend, it's about time for me to get going. After all, I am the fans of the Defiant Dragons. That's our bow. You're not going to do that alley-oop thing again, are you? I was just getting to that. See you when I see you. Alley-oop. Why does he have to jump like that before running off? Well, I guess we're friends now. But enough about that. I've already spent way too much time here. Finally got out of there.
Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you're okay. I was so worried about you.
Shadow? What happened to him anyway?
He came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in. Sorry he wasn't much help. Well, did you find anything of worth?
I tripped and fell down there. I must have been out cold for a while. Better keep things to myself for now.
I figured as much.
I'll have to find that secret hideout Mr. Arbal was talking about. I should probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. Yeah, it's almost definitely his house. Oh, no! No.
Barbed Head, you already searched here, did you not?
Oh, I just thought I'd look around again, you know, in case I missed something. I probably shouldn't tell her I'm looking for the secret rebel hideout. We have a saying back home, leave no stone unturned.
Huh? Oh, yes. You cannot stump me, I know that one.
Actually, I don't have a clue. It's written all over your face. Statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it. Hey, this eye is missing.
What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason.
Sorry. But that shape, I wonder.
Take that!
I knew it.
What?
She must be at a loss for words. That doesn't happen too often.
What is this place? Explain yourself at once, Barbed Head.
I don't think she's ready for the full story. I don't really know much myself, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout. If I'm shocked there's a secret door here, I imagine it goes double for Rafer.
A rebel hideout in the inner sanctum? Someone will pay for this.
Well, for now, I think I'll have a look around.
Wait, you must not enter before the police.
Don't worry, I won't disturb anything. Or at least I'll try not to. Besides, with you watching over me, it should be fine, right? And, you see...
Fine, just stop pleading your case. I can only stand so much loyally drivel. But I will be presenting all information gleaned from your efforts here to the police.
Of course. Now, shall we?
I will go no further.
Oh right, you're not supposed to come into contact with the taint of Lady Kira's battles.
Very good, Barbed Head. I commend you for remembering.
Thank fuck for that. Thank you. Wait, why am I thanking her?
I may not be able to enter, but I will allow no misdeeds on your part. I will be watching you like a warbad from the entrance here.
I told you I'm not going to do anything. Better hurry before she changes her mind.
I believe this to be a sacred space that enshrines the source of the spring water.
Makes sense. The rebels must have converted it into a hideout. But what about the warbad revolving door? I wonder if that too was originally intended to hide and protect this sacred place.
To think those filthy rebels were scheming their schemes in this most sacred place. It is a desecration upon Corionism itself. The defiant dragon shall pay for this.
I suppose it's only natural she'd be upset, but the investigation must go on. I think I'll start by taking a picture of the place. Good thing I brought a camera to snap some souvenir shots.
Stop that! You must not take photos without permission.
Rafa's really fired up. She's sticking her head in as far as it'll go. I guess she won't be tainted as long as she doesn't touch anything. Now to search every nook and cranny.
Barbed head! Just because it is hard for me to see your every move, do not assume it's an excuse to touch and break things.
I heard you the first time! Jesus. A large stone slab shaped like a magatama. It was rather unstable. It'd tip over in an earthquake, I'll bet. Huh. What's the earthy grass-like smell?
It is the smell of the moss that covers the stone.
Oh, so this shaggy green stuff is moss. Really, Phoenix? You're telling me you don't know what moss is? Huh. Looks like some of the moss is about halfway up has been disturbed. Wonder why that is. One quick touch can't hurt, right? Whoa, the slab's starting to wobble.
What's happening? What have you done to the sacred space?
Nothing! All I did was nudge it a little. I knew it looked unstable. Probably best not touched again. So this is the water source that supplies the inner sanctum spring. It flows through the channel built into the floor before heading outside.
Lady Kira uses the sacred water to wash the taint of battle from her body.
It's also not red like the water in the spring. Weapons, and lots of them.
We're lucky we found them before they could be used. Excellent work, Barbhead.
Thanks. If rebellion ever happens, I hope it's bloodless. Looks like an order from Dirk.
What's this? Let me see that.
I thought you're not supposed to touch anything in here.
This is an exception, now hand it over. Let's see here. Oh, Holy Mother.
What? What does it say?
It's an order intended that the rebel named Dats. It reads, after the rite, infiltrate the palace under the guise of returning Lady Kira's costume and search for clues about the incident from 23 years ago. Dirk.
23 years ago? You must mean the assassination of Queen Armor. I wonder what the rebels are up to. It's intriguing and all, but doesn't seem related to the case at hand.
This will not do. I must warn my mother at once.
No need to do that. This order will never be carried out. Lady Kira's costume is still here, and Abatin is no longer able to aid the rebels.
Huh, I knew that.
There's a plumed Punisher calendar here.
Ah, now I understand. The villains in the Plume Punisher are based on the insurgents. Watching the show must have roused their ire against Lady Kira.
I doubt that's it. You silly sheltered girl. Look.
What is it, Barbed Head?
It's a Plume Punisher clock.
Why, I believe it's a limited edition promotional item given to 50 lucky viewers. This rare item plays the Plume Punisher theme song every hour. Hand it over now, barbed head. She snatched it away from me. No matter what she says, Rafe is definitely a huge fan. What a fine item. And this switch, if I'm right. It's the Plume Punisher theme song. Yes, now I see. The insurgents who use this room must be Plume Punisher fans. That may be so, but I don't see how it's relevant to the case. How dare those filthy insurgents raise their banner in such a sacred space? Barbed head, you must burn it at once. Didn't you tell me not to touch or damage anything? This is an exception. Very well. If you will not do it, then I will. But your benevolence, I thought you were not supposed to come in here. Once the strange customs of the kingdom are working in my favour. Huh. There's something under the banner. A microphone? What's it doing here? Was someone trying to record something with it? What's this? Bloodstain? Hidden by the fucking UI. Great. I should probably try and figure out what happened here. Do not tamper with any evidence before the police arrive. The police? That reminds me. Emma gave me something for times like these. Luminol testing fluid glows in reaction to even the tiniest traces of blood. So it can even detect areas where blood has been wiped up. It might help us figure out what happened in here. Okay, time for science to do its thing. This is a huge blood stain. Something big must have happened here. Perhaps the High Priest's blood flowed in here from under the Warbad statue. There's definitely a lot of blood here, but it's impossible to say much else at this point. I'll just take a picture for now. Right, Luminol reactions don't show up on photos. I'll have to take some notes. That should do it. I didn't notice before, but the bloodstain looks like it was smeared away in one place. Is it because the Warbad revolving door passed over it? Well, I think that covers about everything here. Mr. Wright, you shouldn't have come in here for the police. Sorry, but I was in a hurry. I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to. Her benevolence can attest to that. It is your fault for being so slow. I expect the police to work faster and more efficiently. Sorry. Well, Barbed Head, have you not already seen enough? I guess it's about time I got back to the temple and go over everything I learned.